it do, what it do, what it do. This is your boy, KQKC, Boxing Network. And this is another edition of Boxing Updates. And first of all, I want to thank you all for showing in and coming in and showing up and showing out each and every day. Especially the last 14 days in a row that your boy KQKC been grinding. Every day for 14 days straight. Now, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you feel charitable. Hit that Cash App. I appreciate it. I thank you. Now, if you watch my live stream today, and I went into a little bit about MTK Global, which I elaborated on a couple weeks ago, and how Josh Taylor, even Tyson Fury, and Bob Arum. Bob Arum is doing what most people do when they're scared. They are distancing themselves from MTK Global. We all know what's going on at MTK Global and Mr. Kinahan. Now, MT Global is pretty much shutting down their doors, and for good reason. Now, of course, Bob Arum, he is a lawyer. He has been in hot water many times before. Now, keep in mind, this one that said this is the trainer that was to be going down as the best trainer in history. Remember? Yeah, that one. Well, he's not so special because he tried to distance himself from MTK Global. He said, and I quote and unquote, "I won't have nothing to do with MTK Global." And you know what? He did it just in time. See, MTK Global, the leading boxing management firm. Now, I don't know about leading, but we'll go with it. It had imploded under the scrutiny of the United States government. MTK reputed leader Daniel Kinahan. Last week, I told you all this shit. The U.S. offered a $5 million reward for information leading to Kinahan's arrest and declared Kinahan operation to be a transitional or transnational criminal organization. The ramifications of that declaration made it too risky to do business with MTK, which led to today's announcement that MTK Global will cease operations. MTK Global website has already been shut down all the way off the internet. Now, I told you all that he has been banned from the United States. He cannot come here. And he is a UK resident. Practically banned from there. He living in Dubai. He has been involved in narcotics. He has been involved in a lot of racketeering, illegal things he's been doing in the United States, the UK, and what I hear is going on in Dubai. Now, I told you all today, one thing about the U.S. government, they're not going to come at you unless they know they have all their T's crossed and all their I's dotted. MTK Global, like I said, they are supposed to be the lead in a boxing, right? They're supposed to be setting an example over there across the pond and abroad. Like I said, you got Josh Taylor. Oh, wait a minute. He from the UK. My fault. Tyson Fury. He from the UK. My fault. Bob Arum. He is doing business with who? Frank Warren. Oh, he's from the UK. Now, as a business, we have faced unprecedented levels of unfair scrutiny and criticism since the sanctioning by the United States government of Daniel Joseph Kinahan. It's a matter of public record that Mr. Kinahan's involvement in MTK ceased in 2017, which is a lie. And despite repeated reassurances in this regard, unfounded allegations about his ongoing association with us and our fighters persist. Now, let's be clear. This is a perfect example of you can't believe everything you read. We all know Mr. Kinahan is the founder and chairman of NTK Global. Now, this is the business side of boxing. This is the dirty side of boxing. I'm sorry. This ain't about Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. This is about the crookedness of boxing. And don't worry, we can throw some promoters in there too. We can throw some government bodies in there too. Ain't that right, Mr. Suleiman? Now, as I was saying, we know it's public record. Because the crimes that he committed, like heroin, cocaine, distribution, here in the United States and abroad. Or shall I go on? Now, MTK prospered because he said, and I quote, and this is the so-called new president of MTK Global, or pretty much run the operations of MTK Global. Now, they also went on and say that we have taken the difficult decision to cease operation. No, lie once again. The United States and abroad had them to shut that shit down. Now, I told you, once again, if you go back to my live last week, if you look at my live today, NTK Global, they will not come after you, the United States government. They will not seek to extradite you unless they have an airtight case. Now, of course, this is where it take a turn. This is where they ask for forgiveness. This is where they try to clear their name, which has already been tainted. Now, of course, according to the leader of operations of MTK Global, they said they ceased operations with Mr. Kinahan in 2017. Now, of course, since leading promoters like Bob Arum have now informed us that they will be severing all ties with MTK. Bob Arum, remember? KQKC, baby, I told you. This is boxing updates. I told you, my live stream is the news of boxing. And I came out with this last week. I have the receipts. I have the live stream to prove it. I told you all, Bob Arum came out and said, we severing all ties with MTK Global. He said, I go by the United States of America. If they tell me to shut it down, I'm going to shut it down. That was his correct, quote, unquote, words. KQKC is an honest content creator. I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but I'm the type of nigga you want on your side. Now, of course, I call balls and strikes, so you got to get right. Now, as I go on, now, they said that promoters, they would be 7 times with MTK Global. They would no longer work with their asses. And they said, we have taken the difficult decision to cease operations at the end of the month. No, you better shut it down by the end of the month, or everybody going to be in them bracelets. Let's put it that way. All right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it, you all. I know this is a video, but bear with me. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. MTK prosper because we always put the long-term interests of our fighters at heart, or what we do. Yeah, okay, I feel that. A priority in the weeks ahead will be to ensure that a world-class boxers are supported to find new partnerships as swiftly as possible. MTK gyms are operating independently, so will remain open for the foreseeable future. Now, further announcements will be made in due course. Thank you to all the fans who have supported us over the last decade. Bullshit. Now, yesterday, MTK Global CEO Bob Yellen abruptly resigned. Wow. Everybody getting the hell up out of there. Wow. He abruptly resigned, with MTK issuing the following statement. We regret to announce that Bob Yellen has today stepped down as CEO of MTK Global for personal reasons. Yeah, it's called going to jail. That's what it's called. It's called losing your family, your kids, and your damn money. That's what it's called. Personal reasons. Now, we would like to thank him for all his efforts on behalf of the businesses and the leadership of our team. Yeah, okay. He was a great leader, right? He was a great leader to pretty much step in for Mr. Kinahan. Other words, to put a face on the company. Listen, I know about this shit. Trust me. Now, the CEO, since 2018, however, the pressure of the last few weeks had been particularly intense. Other words, that means arrest is coming. They're already seeking Mr. Kinahan. I need to consider the impact on myself and my family. Oh, did I just mention that? Oh, okay. You don't want your wife in the clink either, huh? You don't want little Joey in the clink either, huh? Or little Meredith in the clink either, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go on. So after 4 years leading MTK, I think it's time for me to step aside to take on new challenges. Yeah, that means run, Bambi, run. Run, Bambi, run. Now, on the April 13th press release, this is from our United States Department of State. The U.S. Department of State announced rewards of up to $5 million for information leading to each of the arrests and or conviction of Irish transnational organized crime Christopher Vincent Kinahan and his 2 sons, Daniel Joseph Kinahan and Christopher Kinahan Jr., for participating in or conspiring to participate in transnational organized crime. After initially disturbing South America cocaine and heroin in Ireland, UK, the Kinahans later expanded their narcotics trafficking organization to include the United Kingdom, the UK, yes, and then throughout mainland Europe. In addition to narcotic trafficking, the Kinahans had emerged in money laundering, firearm trafficking, and murder. Editor's note. Wow. Daniel Kinahan is widely reported to be a key figure in MTK Global. Wow. Now, the boxing management organization, as well as an advisor, listen people, listen to this, as an advisor to none other than the WBC heavyweight champion, Tyson Fury. This has been another edition of Boxing Updates. I come on Monday through Friday, baby. That's 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I have a call-in show Saturday mornings at 10:30 a.m. There's a fight on Saturday night. I'm your man. KQKC will call each and every fight from here on to the rest of the year. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your patience. And with again, this is another edition of Boxing Updates. And shout out to the almighty LD BC. Shout out to all New Media's Row. And shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hanging in there with me all these days. I'm working hard, and I'm working hard for me and you. This is not my channel. This is our channel. And we're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Thank you. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you.